Hello guys, I hope you're doing great. Now, the visa bulletin for the month of September is already out, and I know most of you have gotten it, but if you have not, well, you'll know of it today. But this visa bulletin, I have some few things to note on it. And the first one is that it is the first visa bulletin that gives us a glimpse into the DV lottery 2024. And actually, it gives the cutoff numbers for the month of October. That is the very first interviews to be conducted for the DV Lottery 2024. And as you know, I told you that as a DV selectee, you are supposed to keep track of the visa bulletins. And in the video before yesterday, I explained about being current, and in connection to that, I explained into details about the visa bulletin and how you're supposed to check it, why it is important for you to always check the visa bulletins. Now, this visa bulletin essentially marks the beginning of the DV Lottery 2024 interviews and also the closure of the DV Lottery 2023, so to say. And I said that the last visa bulletin, that was the visa bulletin for August, we saw the last cutoff numbers for the DV Lottery 2023. So what about the DV Lottery 2023? Let me begin with them. As of now, we only expect a very few number of 2NLs sent to the winners. Very few. Because majorly the month of September, that is the last month of a DV lottery, tend to focus more on the 221G visa refusals. And as we can get from the data, as up to now, we have a cumulative number of 221G visa refusals of around about over 5,000 cases. And this number of 221G refusals is quite big, and it will be handled within this last month. And as we can see, only a few visas for the DV Lottery 2023 are remaining. And we speculate that majority of those might go to the 221G visa refusals, those who will be lucky, and also the adjustment of status, which is ongoing. So we only expect very few 2NLs to be sent out. Otherwise, remember, the interviews are ongoing, and therefore we expect them to continue till the 30th of September. So if you have your 2NL, you know what I mean. You get prepared well and don't risk a chance. I'm saying that if you have been scheduled for the interview, make every effort not to fall in the 221G visa refusal. Otherwise, let's come back to the visa bulletin. As we can see here, we have some cutoff numbers for the month of October, and this is for the DV Lottery 2024, as you can see here. And for the region of Africa, as you can see, it is 10,000. And for Asia, 2,000, Europe, 4,500, and so on and so forth. And we can see some exceptions here. And of course, what this means is that if an exception is put on a country, it simply means that below the cutoff number, there are many cases from that country. And therefore, if they can be given up to the cutoff number, then the embassy might be overwhelmed with cases for them to handle within a month. So, for example, if you come to Egypt, they are given up to 5,500, and that means that they have many cases within the lower bracket, the low case numbers, and therefore if they can be given up to 10,000 as the rest of Africa, then the cases might be very many for the embassy to handle within that month to all others in the various regions. So what is the total number of selectees in the DV Lottery 2024? When you come down here, you'll see that we have a total number of 143,000. As up to now, this is the highest number of selectees in a DV lottery. We've never seen such a high number. And also in this DV lottery 2024, we've also seen exceedingly high or huge case number. Like for example, we have someone with a case number of 122,000. And there's something that we need to note here. There was a total of over 22 million applicants. This is the number that applied for the DV lottery. Again, note that the 143,000 includes the selectees together with their derivatives. So the principal applicant together with the family members, this 143. And there are only 55,000 visas available for the DV lottery program. So a big number of these will miss their visas. And what makes them miss their visas? Their case numbers. If your case number is so huge, you might not find an opportunity to get the visas. So that is important to note. And as you go down here, you can see that the dates for the DV Lottery 2025 will be publicized in the coming months. And remember guys, the DV Lottery 2025 application period will be on the website, the DV program website, and not from any other source. So don't receive any advertisement of the DV Lottery 25 from whichever website. It is officially from the DV program's website. And even more down here, you get the exact number of selectees together with their derivatives for every country. As for Algeria, it is quite huge, 5,142, and so on. You can get the exact number of selectees together with the beneficiaries from this list down here. So what are you supposed to do? Visit this visa bulletin and go through these numbers. And finally, what do I think about the DV Lottery 2024 in terms of embassy performance? As for now, or as of now, I can't tell much about the performances. We shall get a glimpse into the performances from January 1st of 2024 when the SIAC information will be out. But as of now, no one can guess. The poorly performing embassies might improve. No one knows. Others that are doing well might be caught up in the DV processing. So no one knows. We can only stay in hope and hope that everything will go well. So thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you for visiting this channel once again. If you've not, please consider subscribing and like the video. I don't know why you don't like the video, but like the video if you find it informative. Let's meet in the next video.